So how will you be measuring the gains or the losses that have come from the variation of protests across college and university campuses in the U.S.?
Look, I think there have already been significant gains. I mean, those protesters are the conscience of America at a time when American weapons are being used to kill literally tens of thousands of children. It's just an unconscionable situation. And the fact that even in the face of official demonization, from the rhetoric that we've seen from not just people like Tom Cotton and others, but many other people across the entire political spectrum, you also see significant police violence. You also see counter-protesters attacking them. And yet the resilience of this protest movement and the fact that it's spreading rather than shrinking is a sign of that this is really a wake-up call for Washington, that business as usual cannot continue while American weapons are being used for these kind of atrocities that Israel is actually currently committing in Gaza. Young people are standing their ground, and this is not going to be an issue that is going to go away. That, I think, should be clear to everyone, that the status quo is no longer acceptable, that we need a fundamental change in American policy where we can no longer allow Israel to continue behaving however it wants with blanket U.S. support diplomatically, militarily, without ever questioning how that support is actually being used and how it's impacting real people. There is a generation that is conscientious, that sees Palestinians as equal human beings and sees the loss of Palestinian life as being no less meaningful than the loss of Israeli lives. And that is something that we have not seen in Washington. And it's a matter of time before that is reflected, because that generational change is very, very real.
All right. Omar Baddar, glad you could be with us today.